I'm looking forward to seeing that in my lifetime, that income taxes are abolished once and for all, that we find out the Federal Reserve, which we know is nothing but a huge Ponzi scheme that has been uh, ripping us off. They control the inflation. Inflation is only controlled by one factor, and that's supply and demand. But you can create, if you have a central bank, you can create inflation. You can create a supply and demand with the cash. If cash isn't flowing back and forth, you can bottleneck up production, and then you can throw in some type of bio event to bottleneck some more things, but you're still controlling all of that. It's not, if it was just not messed with at all, and people just traded in hard currency like gold, silver, you would see a better balance of inflation. Inflation would, you would see the supply and demand here and there, but it would not be nearly as bad as what you see now. It's all made up. This is all done on purpose against us. That's why the Federal Reserve and the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 need to be gone. If I had my wish for a constitutional convention, and um, we wanted to have new amendments put in, mine would be just to abolish that amendment. I mean, we got rid of, we we put in prohibition, and then 2 amendments later we get rid of that amendment. So we can still do that. We can get rid of that. Um, Again, I know it's not a government. It's not part of the government. It's not part of the government, but it is part of the government. Um, Still, the president appoints who the director is. He's appointing the person that's going to control the supply and demand. So, I mean, it was a little loophole that they used by using the constitutional amendment. They got around the central bank clause. Um, and we got to remember Andrew Jackson. They founding fathers were against us having this a central bank that was backed 100% by the government itself.